Silly.
What's up, y'all?
Hello, everybody.
Can you guys hear us? Are we there?
I think so, my love.
All right.
Yeah, we're 12 seconds in.
12 seconds in. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we should get started.
Yeah.
And as the good folks pile in the room, please let us know. If you guys can hear us.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a live recording of our podcast,
Mm-hmm.
the Family audio experience.
Yes.
I think is what it's called. I just hope people can hear us.
Yeah,
We're
I
testing
hope so.
a different setup, y'all. So
Mm-hmm.
if you can't hear us, please let us know in the comments. Let me
Mm-hmm.
check on Instagram here.
Yeah.
But tell the good people how you doing. How you doing, beautiful?
Well, first of all, you guys, we are so excited to be doing our 3-year update.
Yes,
So much has happened
a lot.
since the last time we did our podcast.
Yeah,
So much has happened this year already.
absolutely.
And so we really want to just kind of update you guys on what's been going on.
Yes, and as always, if you enjoy the content that you're
Mm-hmm.
listening to, please do us a huge favor as you're coming on in here. Hit the thumbs up button. Check out thefamilyo.com. That is our under construction website.
Yes.
We are so excited to talk about that in
Yeah.
today's podcast as far as what we're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I like looking right at you, by the way.
Thank you. I like looking at you.
Give me an audience to talk to. Pretty face.
Thank
But
you.
we got a whole lot going on. So
Mm-hmm.
as always, we just really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy day
Mm-hmm.
to listen to Lil Old Marvin and Amber talk.
That's right.
And we are so excited with all of the things that we got coming
Yes.
in 2021.
Amen.
But today's Monday, so
Yeah.
happy Monday to you.
Happy Monday to you, babe.
Tell us about your day. What you care to share?
Yeah, sure. So first of all, I woke up. I normally wake up Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 a.m.
Yes,
But
very early.
today, yes, the Lord woke me up around 5 o'clock, a little before 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So I laid in bed for a moment and then I thought about it. I said, Amber, why do you think God woke you up so early?
Why do you think? God
Yeah,
woke
so I could get up and get my day started.
you up? Okay.
So I got up and I got dressed. And, we have a prayer room, you guys, in our home.
Yep.
So I went to our prayer room. I read my word. I prayed. I just talked to God. Was able to eat breakfast, take my time, made a smoothie for Babe and I took half of it and saved the rest for him.
What'd you put in the smoothie?
I put strawberries,
Ooh.
mangoes, peach.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say pineapple? Pineapple. Then I put berries like strawberries. I think I said that already. Raspberries, blueberries, and some sea moss. That was it.
We've been on this sea moss really heavy.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
what would you say you've noticed any benefits from it at all as far as the sea moss?
I think energy. Energy. What about you?
Yes, definitely a lot of energy. A lot of energy. Just not really dealing with. I know it has a whole bunch of minerals. I know a lot of people speak very highly of the mineral benefits of it, but just high energy. We've been at this thing so long, sweetie, that
Yes.
I'm sure there have been some changes to our body, but because we took so long,
Yeah.
we've been vegans for so long,
Yeah.
and just holistic, into the herbs and supplements for so long. There hasn't been any immediate changes because it's just really been our lifestyle.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
You're right about that.
If I had to make a
Yeah.
guess, that
Hello. How are you guys
would be the
doing?
guess. We're trying to get our Instagram family in
Yeah.
there. We got A. Wiggins saying that we are loud and clear, so that's
Awesome.
awesome.
Thank you.
And then Erebus G saying hello to you, Erebus G.
Hello.
Let us know where you guys are tuning in from as you are coming into the room. I keep forgetting the camera's right there. So let us know where you guys are tuning in from. And this is our 3-year Atlanta update, guys and gals.
Yeah. So, baby, you were asking me about how my day was or whatever have you. How was
Yes.
your day? Well, I guess just to finish, I had a wonderful day. Started out really early, got home early, so we were able to do this podcast.
Yes.
Okay, so how was your day, babe?
My day was good. I got a lot done. I'm loving this new office setup. Over the weekend, babe, in good babe fashion, she has a hard time sitting down.
I know.
So even when we have time free in one area, my babe is just a very productive person. So you took the time out of your busy Sunday to get our office together. And you might be wondering, well, what the pictures we saw, it looked like it was nothing that needed to be done, but babe is the ultimate repurposer. So you did an amazing job on just getting the space even more functional.
Yes.
We got the really nice rug. So I've been enjoying it. To answer your question, my feet have been nice and warm because it was real cold.
Oh, yeah.
It was real cold, of course, here in Atlanta this morning, as you know. So, just enjoying beautiful sunlight coming in. And me and Lib, as always, we always have a great morning. We start our morning very early because even though she's in Zoom school, we still, she has a schedule.
Yes.
Yeah, that she has to be in class. So we try to make sure, I get her up in enough time to where she's not hustling right into the time of her class, where she can sit, chill, eat her oatmeal. She loves oatmeal with turmeric and cinnamon.
Yeah.
Daddy's oatmeal, yes. I put it in the microwave, quick oats, put some almond milk and some agave, and it's some of the best oatmeal I've ever had.
Yeah.
So when when she's up and at 'em doing her thing with the Zoom school, that allows me to get real productive. And so I had some real nice jazz playing.
Who was you listening to?
It's a YouTube channel called BGM Radio. And so every morning they post different it's just music. And it just if you Google it, listening, guys and girls listening, BGM Radio on YouTube. And so they had like a work jazz mix. So it was just music that is just, you could tell it's meant for you to just be productive.
Got to.
So
okay.
That was a lot of fun.
That's good, babe. I'm glad to hear that.
So thank you for asking.
Yes. Well, you guys, I can't even believe that it's been 3 years, babe, since we relocated to Georgia, to Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
3 years later, we just love it more than ever.
Yeah.
It's been just almost like a breath of fresh air, I think.
Tell the folks about that.
Yes, it's just, we were having a conversation over the weekend, y'all, because Saturday the weather was just gorgeous. And I was telling babe how more than anything, I just really love the nature. I talk about that all the time, but just that nature just gives you a calmness, when you see just the beautiful trees. And now spring is arriving, so spring is actually here.
Tell Georgia that, because it was cold as a
It was cold this morning, but it's nice now. And y'all, the cherry blossom trees, oh my goodness.
Cherry blossoms,
they're gorgeous. We have so many in our area, in our neighborhood. And that's just the main thing. We've just been enjoying exploring different parts of Georgia. We went, we'll talk about that later when we address Liberty. But so it's just been just relaxing, still, the hustle and bustle of life. But just a change of scenery it's been a blessing.
Well, we went to the circus not too long ago.
We did.
If you follow us on Instagram at the Family O.
And remember, we're going to touch on that in a little bit.
Oh. Okay.
I was just about to bring that up too, and I said
we do have a treatment. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, the weather's been good. So, just leaning back on that. Allergy season is upon us.
Yeah, that's true. The pollen is everywhere. The yellow pollen. Yeah,
our car is covered in yellow.
I thought about that, babe. When I left work, it was so much yellow pollen, and I thought about it. We have a black car now.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the other day we've never had a black car.
Yeah.
And you can see it very visibly.
Yeah. It looks like our car got smacked by a big bird.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's a lot of pollen.
Yeah, it is.
But my allergies haven't really been flaring up like you've been sniffling and stuff like that.
I've been coughing, sneezing, Libby too, itchy eyes. So
So, but someone said, I remember when you guys first came to Georgia, where did the time go?
I know, right?
I know.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy to think. Even with and we'll talk about this a little bit later, but Liberty just had a birthday, and we were reflecting on when she had her first birthday. Here she turned 5, and I'm like, oh my goodness, here we are 3 years later.
I can't. It's pretty soon. It's going to be where Liberty has spent more time here
That's true.
than Texas.
Texas, yeah.
So I don't know if she's going to get to say that she's from Atlanta, Georgia.
I know.
I think she will. I mean, we got here so early.
I know, but what would she want to say? She, she loves Houston, y'all. We're going back this summer, and she cannot wait. She's excited.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I personally think that she's gonna take to the Georgia moniker.
Yeah.
More so than the Texas moniker, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, y'all. So we're giving a 3-year update. If you're listening to this on iTunes, please do us a huge favor and leave us a 5-star rating. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Go to thefamilyo.com and drop your email address. We got more fire, more fire coming. We're working on some amazing projects that we are very, very excited to talk about. But we don't talk about a thing until it's done. So just do us a huge solid right now. Well, not right now, but after this video and podcast, and go to thefamilyo.com and drop your email. So what's on the agenda for today?
So we just want to kind of like give a life update. If you guys have any questions about Atlanta or Georgia in general, please feel free to ask them. But we just kind of wanted to let you guys just know kind of what's been going on with us this year up until now.
So we'll start from the beginning of 2021.
Yeah.
At the very first day of the new year, Amber and myself, we were going to have dinner on our Friday date nights.
Yeah.
And we got a call that we did not want to start, we didn't expect to get, and it was not a great way to start 2021.
Yeah.
And that was the loss of Amber's younger brother, Michael.
Yeah.
He was my age, to be exact, 38,
Yeah.
upon his passing. And, it just was, when you think about everything we've dealt with in 2020 with coronavirus and all that, we just felt like, as many of us, that we would like be turning the corner and going to 2021 fresh. No drama, be on the other side of the pandemic. And then we got the news of Brother Michael's passing. It wasn't due to the COVID or anything like that. It was other things going on. But we're thankful because he's with the Father now.
He is with the Father,
And I'm comforted in knowing that we will see our family again when they leave us, and they just change forms. They're no longer the physical, they're the spiritual. And so a funny story with myself and Michael is that we always had like dreadlock wars going on. So I had locks around the time Amber and myself met, is when I started them, at least for the first month or so of our first few months of our courting or dating. And so meeting Amber's brothers in general, because they're all from Dallas, was kind of intimidating for me because I never dated a person with as many brothers as they got. So Michael was the one of the siblings that I was like, okay, I could take him if I just needed to. I don't know if I could take the other brothers, but I could definitely take Mike. But he had locks, so that was kind of a common conversation piece that we would have. And two dudes just talking about products, shea butter versus products, and that was always dope. That we had that connection, and I always said that he looked the most like Amber. Just a different shade, and that was it. But y'all look very, very close.
Yeah, you would always say that.
Same facial structure and everything. So he was an amazing artist, super talented, and among other things, he had aspirations to be a chef. Food was a big thing for him, and his wife and son are still here to carry on his legacy. Liberty and his son, or cousins, of course. They're thick as thieves, and one of the things that we're going to do is make sure that they remain that way, because that was one of his wishes.
It was.
So his son's name is Micah, and so him and Liberty literally around the same age, right?
They are the same age. Y'all, I'm sorry. Just hearing you talk about them, Thank you guys for your kind words. Yeah, they are the same age. Micah is born January, and then Liberty is March.
March.
Yeah.
So yeah, not the best, not the way that we intended to start
No.
2021. And so obviously, when you get not so good news, whatever it is, it makes you think, okay, is this year going to be more of the
Yeah.
same from last year? And so what we have said, and this is, obviously this has been one of the most difficult, if not the most difficult
Yes.
moment in our relationship. We said that God is still on the throne,
Yep.
and what He allows, He will make
Provision.
provision for.
Yeah.
Thank you. And so we were comforted that when we went down there for his homegoing,
Yeah.
that we found a really dope picture of all three of us.
Yeah, we did.
I wish I could show it on a live stream, but we'll probably throw it maybe in the stories on Instagram.
Yeah.
But it was a real candid shot that her other brother took of Amber, myself, and Michael.
Yeah.
And her other brother is also a bit of a photographer as well.
Yeah, he's an artist. Yeah.
Artist and photographer. So it just was a really dope shot.
Yeah.
So
it is.
so that was something that we were able to get a copy of and bring.
We have it in the
home.
house. Yeah.
We have it in the house. So. Yeah, so that's kind of that, and then moving along. If you thought things couldn't get any more interesting in 2021,
Yeah.
we got coronavirus.
We got coronavirus, y'all.
We got that Rona, y'all.
Yeah. So we're gonna go back. So there was one day, y'all. It was Marvin and I.
Yeah.
Well, I think it started with Liberty. Liberty started saying she had a headache.
Yeah.
And then Babe was like, I have a headache. And I'm like, I have a headache too, but I do deal with migraines
This
sometimes.
was at the beginning of March, right?
This was
Or
February.
Ending of February.
This is February.
Ending of February, yeah.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. And so I'm thinking to myself, it's no big deal. We might have stayed up too late, so on and so forth, but we're okay.
Yeah.
So fast forward a couple of days, and Babe starts having chills.
Yeah.
Babe
Bad
starts
chills.
coughing profusely.
Yeah.
And I love my babe so much.
I love you too.
When my babe is sick,
I'm a big
my
baby.
baby is a huge, enormous baby.
That's fine.
So, and that's okay because I take care of
Oh,
it.
I don't make no. It is what it is.
But I'm just thinking, oh, this is just my baby and a big baby,
Right.
so on and so forth. I'm checking on him and everything, and whatnot. Making them some tea, cough drops, etc.
Right.
But I'm not thinking much of it. So it just continues. It's like, okay, this day, babe, I said again. I took his temperature. He had a high fever.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm like, okay, Lord, Well, we were supposed to be meeting
Some family.
some family.
Yeah.
It was going to be on a Saturday, February 20th, to
Yep.
be exact, because it was one of my closest friends' growing up birthday.
Right.
Babe says to me, we wake up today, he says, babe, I don't have a peace about it. I think we need to go get a coronavirus test.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, let's set it up. We set it up, and we went to one nearby.
Yeah.
So we get into the office and everything. We test, and we get our results, maybe 15, 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
And the doctor says to us, well, you two came back negative.
And you two being
Me, myself, and Liberty.
Yeah.
But you, Marvin, is coronavirus positive.
Yeah.
So you guys should have saw our face because Babe is at home with Liberty.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one that leaves the house throughout the week.
Right.
So first of all, there's confusion in our mind, and the doctor is saying even though Marvin is the only one that tested positive,
right.
We just want to, all still quarantine. We stay in the house. So at that point, we're just like, oh, we did not leave the house. Really, we thank God, babe, for your leadership and for your discernment that we need to go get this test because we would have went with my, our family. And then possibly expose them and other people.
Yeah, and let me just say something quickly. Many of you that follow our page, it's so crazy because we went out of the country to the Virgin Islands. We went we did traveling somewhere.
We did a Tennessee road trip.
That was
last March, I think.
Right.
Or last May.
And didn't get corona.
No. Mm-mm.
But as I'm either when I was shopping for Valentine's
Yeah.
for Babe,
That was the only time he had left the
was the
house
only
by
time?
himself.
Yeah.
During that time. Yeah.
And I was
With
just
Libby.
I went to a series of stores in a straight line on a highway near our home, and that's where I caught coronavirus.
That's what we were
either
thinking.
there
Yeah.
or
I
you
brought it home from school.
That's
And
cool,
Babe's symptoms just came out before.
a lot harder.
Yeah, a lot harder.
Yeah.
And before ours, I mean, we had the headache, but
Yeah.
I mean, so we were like really trying to figure it out, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
It's
and
been
so,
a whole year. Like we went, we've traveled, we've done things,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just fine.
yeah, and we were safe, we were cautious, you know,
Yeah,
and
masks,
everything,
hand sanitizer,
masks
all
and
that.
everything. So it just goes to show. It's funny because I knew someone else that had gotten it, and she was telling me how, you know, Amber, I've done this, I did this, and I did that. It just goes to show you can still get it.
Still get it.
Yeah, and so we are so thankful, y'all, because it was a hard 2 weeks.
It was horrible.
It was a hard 2 weeks.
And the fear for us, and that was the biggest thing I always worried about, sweetie, is that it's not necessarily catching corona that was the thing that scared me or you. It was how our body would respond to it.
Yes.
Because there's the spectrum.
Yeah.
Either you're asymptomatic and you didn't even know you had it,
Yeah.
or you're on a ventilator
Yeah.
and you're on your way out of here.
Yeah.
So that was the most fearful thing for us because we know it has a very high survivability rate,
Yeah.
but it's not 100% survivable.
Exactly.
So that was the biggest thing. So my symptoms, and you can tell people your
Yes.
symptoms, but my symptoms were shortness of breath, and I do a lot of talking on the phone for our businesses, and so not being able to talk was
that was
very
difficult.
difficult because that's how you know we make money on this side of things. And then I had the chills, I had the fever,
Coughing.
I had the coughing, I had the very weakness, like real like
fatigue, I guess,
fatigue
probably.
bad. And I had another symptom I can't remember. But everything, the textbook symptoms that are there, I didn't have the loss of smell or taste. But you want to tell people?
Yeah, I did. So I just want to go back a little bit and say, keep in mind, I got a negative corona
So it
test,
was
and so
negative.
did Liberty.
Yeah.
However, as time progressed, I got it, or either I had it and it just didn't show up initially. I don't really know because I had the symptoms.
Right.
So basically, like Babe was saying, I had a loss of taste and smell.
You did.
And I knew it one day. We were quarantining, and I was actually working from home, and I think you had just warmed my food up, and I picked it up. No, that wasn't the first time. It was yogurt, my kite heel yogurt.
Yes.
I was eating my yogurt, and I just noticed like I can't really fully taste this taste. It's not coming out.
So it was like your sensation, like what on your taste buds, is like
Yes.
you kind of tasted it in a more subtle way. Or
Yes,
like, okay.
it was like let's just say if this is the layer right here, it was I could only. If this huge layer, I could only taste the top layer in certain spots, even so.
That's weird.
So it was almost like my taste was like I could taste. I knew something was in my mouth. Some food was in my mouth. However, the full taste that I knew, because I eat this all the time,
Right.
I could not taste that full taste.
That's weird.
I could not taste it all. It was so weird. And then the smell part also, which you guys, some of those symptoms still linger because I'm still like, even to this day, sometimes I can smell really strong smells, and then sometimes I can't smell anything.
Wow.
Like I'll get to Babe, and like I can smell like his beard oil, and it smell really nice, you know.
Girl, you just trying to be fresh. Girl, you getting fresh.
But then like it was something else. I can't remember. Like one day that they were like, "Do you smell?" Oh, the skunk. The other day they were like, "Do y'all smell the skunk?" I could not smell it hard, and I always can smell the skunk.
Right.
So at any rate, yeah. So that's how I knew. I was like, oh, I have it. And then I started coughing.
Yes.
Liberty just had she had one down day, and by the grace of God, she was fine.
Yeah. Literally a day. And she was
a
good.
day, and she was good. But for us, you know, I guess maybe like a good week or so. But we thank God, y'all, because we are relatively healthy. We thank God for our lifestyle. I mean, it was tough, but I felt like it wasn't. Like you hear a lot of people talk about.
I mean, we do the green smoothies,
Yes.
we do the green juices,
yeah.
we do the supplements, the
Yeah.
black seed oil,
Yeah.
elderberry, sea
Yeah,
moss.
we were doing all that. Yeah,
sour sop. We take all
tea,
that,
yeah.
and we're not saying that that's a cure or anything
No,
like
we're
that.
not
Don't
saying
take it like that.
It just helped us to be able to.
Yeah, I feel like we recovered a lot quicker
Yes.
because of our lifestyle.
Yes.
Because that's the thing that they talk about is if you have adverse health conditions already, then yes, catching coronavirus could be very detrimental
Yeah.
if you're dealing with other health
ailments.
issues, which
Yes.
thank God we're not.
Yes.
So yeah, so it was quite the experience, and now that we got them antibodies, I'll be wanting to walk around without our mask.
And I be telling him, absolutely not, no, sir. But no, he really doesn't. He still wears his mask, but he jokes every time. Like, for example, if like Liberty, like let's just say if she's drinking something, because every time we go to the grocery store, it's almost like she has a radar. Oh, I'm hungry. And I'm like, Liberty, we were just in the car. You wasn't hungry then, so we get in the store. So then she'll have her little snack or whatever it is, and then I'll be like, okay, baby, pull your mask up. And then baby be like, antibodies. And I'd be like, hush, babe. So no, we're still just as cautious as we were before. You know, so that was quite interesting, y'all. That was a span of two weeks that we had to quarantine. So from like February 20th on, we were dealing with that.
Yeah, so thank God that we are, good to go now.
Yes.
Still praying as it relates to the vaccines and stuff like that. Just still want to get some clarity once it's widely available in Georgia. We want to talk to our personal family doctor who knows us and can convey to us, the questions that we need answered.
Exactly. So we're
use your discernment if
exactly.
you're listening, and go with what your discernment tells you.
Exactly. And thank you guys so much for your well wishes. Yes, to God be the glory. We are so thankful that we got through that little time.
Absolutely. So moving right along, if you're watching us on Instagram, hello to our Instagram family, Facebook family, what up, YouTube family, what up. Now the next thing we want to talk about is some newness. If you want to give a little bit of drum roll or something like that.
Can I tap the table? Will it be okay?
Just a little bit. Bam. All right, so we got some new stuff going on. I am now a licensed realtor.
Georgia realtor. Yes.
Yay. So many of you, and let me just get high five because we did it together. But many of you have hit us up about wanting to relocate to Georgia and getting some insight on our experience here moving to Atlanta, and we are thankful to say that now if you would like to work with us directly, we would be more than happy to assist you because we really did our homework moving here. We did, I think, more due diligence in relocating than anybody we've ever met. We did not initially work with a realtor coming here.
No, we didn't.
And so we've been hands-on people to begin with. And so after purchasing our home here, I said to Babe, you know what? I think that this is something that we should add to our repertoire. You're an amazing decor, interior decorator. If you're watching on YouTube, just get a look at the space here of our studio, which is our home office. But we really want to be of value to people. We believe what we do is ministry.
Amen.
And in my other field, I work in finance, and so there was a lot of synergy between what I do as the main job and then being a real estate agent. I have the flexibility to meet clients and things of that nature all over the city. And so if you are interested in finding out, because we've done a million videos on relocating, we would love to work with you directly in ensuring that your transition here to Atlanta, and if you already live here in Atlanta, and you're interested in buying or buying a home, your next home, or selling your home, we would love to show value in this because we have we have a lot of exciting game on the experience, and just tell the folks about what you got to say as it relates to it.
Well, I just want to say that I'm very proud of my babe because when he came with the idea, I was like, okay, this sounds good. We've always talked about investment properties and things like that, and just real estate, primarily residential, but look, we're open to commercial as well. And so this is something, like I said, that my babe said, excuse me, that we have done together.
Absolutely.
Although my babe is the one that is licensed, we are working together in order to, be able to build up our
Yes.
real estate repertoire, if you will. And I was telling my babe the other day that, I'm so proud of just you sticking it out, and you just kept going. And
It took over a year.
yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You
It's
got
a 3-month course.
Yeah, but no, it's because other things were going
Pandemic.
on. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on,
Kobe
and I'm
Bryant
so proud of
died.
my baby. Exactly, right?
Yeah.
But I'm so proud of my baby for just keep going, and even y'all with the virus, it's crazy because it was like to the final hour of our quarantine.
It's when my real estate license.
Babe
yeah,
actually
my
had
exam.
to take his test. That final day.
The day after my quarantine was
exactly.
up. Was when my schedule
Exactly. And
Yeah.
so we were like, Lord, so God just worked it out, babe. Like the day, y'all, when it happened, of course, babe had to put his phone and things and all that away.
Right.
So I'm just waiting, and he told me, he was like, oh, I'll be out in about an hour or something. And so I'm like, an hour go by.
I was shaking in my boots.
Another hour go by, so I'm like kind of nervous, like come on, and when he called me, I already knew. I
tried to scare the
he
baby,
tried to
but
scare me,
it
but
didn't
I'm
work.
like, it didn't work
works.
because he was ready. He had been preparing for so long.
Yeah.
He had been studying a lot,
Yeah.
day, night, weekends, mornings, and so I'm just excited because, like Babe was saying, I love home decor. I always have since I was younger.
Yeah.
And I'm excited that we get to take the vision that was planted through you becoming a realtor and being able to basically bring everything together so that we can eventually, have our own stuff in that realm. So
Absolutely. And for those wondering, you can get in touch with us if you're interested. We're relocating here, already live in Atlanta, and you want to buy or sell. Email us at thefamilyObusiness@gmail.com, and then we'll go from there and talk about your needs from a real estate perspective. But we got you covered. If you're out of state, we got you covered on the relocation.
Yes.
We're going to lay a whole thing that we did that made our transition here.
Yes.
We didn't have any help from anybody. We did it all, just us and God.
yeah.
And we are thankful to say 3 years later, that we're thriving, and it was because of the preparation. That we put, and we will put all of that together for you if you're relocating, and you get to work with us, and you get some design consultation from my babe on making your home just HGTV worthy, because my babe is gifted in that
Thank
area.
you,
So
sweetie.
just email us at thefamilyObusiness@gmail.com.
Yes. Okay. Right there.
So,
he just said thank you
yeah.
so much for the congrats.
Thank you.
How do you
Thank
feel about voting struggles for your state?
The vote, about the governor signing the.
You were just telling me about
voter
that.
restriction bill. I don't think that that's a positive to keep people from getting water and stuff like that. I mean, what's understood need not be spoken. We just have to understand. And we're agnostic to politics. We consider ourselves independent. Independent. So we're equally critical of both sides. But what I will say pertaining to what's going on here in Georgia and what the governor did, I don't think it was a good look.
No, not at all. It just kind of reminds me in the beginning when when we were not able to vote at all.
It does.
And we had to take those crazy tests in order to get registered and so on and so forth, or even have the right to be able to vote. That's what I think of when I think of what's going on now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I want to throw you a quick curveball.
Okay.
Obviously specific to Georgia. I do want to ask you what are your thoughts pertaining to the drama on social media with a gentleman that will not be named.
Oh,
and
goodness.
That.
Yeah. Well, what I will say is, and I've always said it, is that you have to make sure that what you want is what you really want.
Yes.
So when I say that, I mean that
We're talking about a certain relationship guru.
Yes. So I feel, my love, that when you are choosing to be with someone, right? You're choosing to be with someone, you are choosing to be with that person, and that's it.
Yeah.
But if it ever gets to a point where you're like, you know what? I think I want to do something else. Not that it may not even be that you still might want to still be with that person, right? But I also think I want to be with this person and that person and this person too. you need to let that person go. And that's how I feel about that.
Yeah, I think that you do yourself a disservice short term by putting yourself at risk in a number of ways.
Yes.
Not only do you break the trust that you built with the person that you're with, but you also put them in harm's way if your behavior not only affects the spiritual aspect of your relationship with your spouse, but also the physical, aka STDs and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So I don't have a heaven or a hell to put this young man in, but what I will say is that he need to get himself right. First, get right with God, and then if him and his person are truly healing and gonna heal, more power to him.
Yeah.
And you definitely need to stay off social media. No more videos. No more nothing. Because for one, I always say when you shining a light on yourself, saying I'm the best plumber, for example, and then you build your platform by tearing other people down, which I didn't never watch any of this gentleman's content, but I always, when I would see him, I always say, why is his shirt so small? Like what's up with the shirt, bro? We all got muscles. Muscles ain't nothing, but it just kind of made me feel like you're just trying to get a certain type of you have your target market and you're advertising to your target market. And so to also bash everyone that wasn't operating in the way that you were talking like you were operating, I just feel like it's like super disingenuous.
That was the part that was really questionable, because it was like, I guess it's one thing, I don't know, because I didn't follow him like that. I didn't even know he was as popular as he was.
I didn't know he had 3 million followers.
Yeah, I had no idea. But when I had seen him before, though, you guys, many of you that have been following us for a while know that when we were in Houston, we attended Lakewood Church. And so Pastor John Gray was one of the ministers. I mean, he still is, up to my understanding, even though, they have their own church. And so I saw him briefly around that time when he was commenting and stuff on their issues that they were having. So that's kind of how I just knew of him. I knew his face, but I didn't really know like he was this pop. I didn't even know he had a YouTube channel. I knew none of that stuff. I had no idea. I just thought he was on Instagram, and I just thought, because I see several different people, men and women, that kind of give advice and say different things. I've seen it, and I didn't think much of it. But
one of my favorite advice people is, it's not here to follow things.
Oh,
yes, I ain't gonna say his name.
Okay,
just
got you.
I love. I do like that person.
He's a straight shooter.
He's a straight shooter.
Yeah. But so I just think, like I said, we'll just keep them in our prayers, because it appears that the wife has already forgiven him, and that she's, I believe, ready to move on and so on. I don't know.
But the only reason I bring it up is because it's here in Atlanta. So it's like so many people are here in Atlanta.
It is,
and it's just like, it's a strong possibility we might run into them.
That's true. But you guys, one interesting thing also, greetings from Chicago. Hello, thank you. Did himself a disservice by pretending he was what he portrayed himself to be. Oh, most definitely. It's not intrusive. May I ask your faith? You both exude positivity and high moral standards. That's not intrusive. Hold on, R.K. Blake's is really good. Okay. Thank you.
Well, we're Christian.
Yeah, we are Christians.
Evangelical Christian?
Nah, we ain't going to put ourselves in that category. Well, no. So it's funny because the evangelical is kind of like where we came from with Lakewood in a sense. But some of those friends are the friends that have been supporters of white white supremacy. So no, we
love Jesus.
We just love Jesus. Yeah. So we are believers. We are Christians, and we follow the Bible, and we are all about our culture as well. We are Africans, so we are Christians first, and then we are Africans after that, or Black people. Some people look at it the other way, but we know where our power and our strength and our health and everything comes from. So nothing is on top of God in our book. But then after that, we're all about our culture.
May I ask you, beautiful, while we're recording here, can you cut that light on behind you? Because I'm starting.
This one right here, babe.
I'm already brownie, and now I'm turning into Southern Fried
okay, what do you
charcoal.
want to do? Is it the blinds?
Just turn the switch and then close the blinds.
Oh.
But we appreciate y'all tapping in.
Wait a minute, here. I'm confused. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
this
just turn
light is not on.
Yeah, if you could turn it on.
Oh, turn it on and close the blinds.
Yes, please.
Got you. Okay.
See, this is unedited. No, no, no. The knob is right under it. Right under it. You just twist it.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyways, y'all. No, we appreciate y'all tapping in. This is unedited.
How does it look, babe?
It looks good. Yeah, it looks
Okay.
good. If you can bring it a little closer to me too,
Okay, sure.
from the bottom.
Okay.
There you go. Ooh, you strong.
I know. Y'all, normally
Okay.
Babe would do this.
Oh, yeah, normally I would
Yeah,
do
what
it.
he said.
Thank you.
Babe,
That's
I do
fine.
not like it that the light is in here.
Bam.
How
That
does
looks
it look?
good. If you don't mind moving it more behind you.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I don't like the way it
Yeah.
looks. It looks too dark in the room.
Perfect.
Is that good, babe?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I? You want me to close this one too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Well, we appreciate y'all. Oh,
It is
Lord, I done
too
got
dark.
even black. Oh, God. Oh, my
The
goodness.
blacker the
Where
berry,
am I?
the sweeter the juice.
Okay, there we are.
Hold on, babe.
It's all good. It's all good. Come
Yeah,
on, babe.
I'm gonna come back. Hold on one
But
second.
anyways, y'all. So that's just that. You know, we don't judge the brother, and we don't judge anybody that professes to be an expert in what it is that they do. But just keep it real with your audience. If you make burgers and you telling people it's ground beef, make sure it's not horse meat. Don't sell people no horse meat.
Babe.
So that's all I mean by that. You know, like I said, I don't have a heaven or hell to put the brother in. I just feel
Yeah.
like legacy and what I'm trying to build with you, aside from never wanting to disrespect you, and I know you feel the same way about me.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's the most important thing, and
Yeah.
it's always layers to get to
We say that all the time.
what it is.
Yeah.
The act of unfaithfulness and
Yes.
cheating. It's always
Yeah.
it's layers and levels.
Yeah.
So you can always, the good Lord is always good enough that He
Yeah.
will give you
Beep, beep,
the little
beep,
warnings,
beep.
yeah,
Mhm.
when things are getting in a sense,
Yeah.
going in a sense that it should not. be going.
Exactly. Most
So,
definitely.
Yeah.
Can't see you all at all now. You're
Yeah.
sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what we're
Coming
gonna do
Christian.
about
Oh,
this,
awesome. To the side on.
yeah.
Just Bible based is
There we
what we
go.
would say. Bible based church. That's what we have subscribed to. Not we're not looking at the pastor as our God. We're not looking at anybody in the church as our God. I mean, we do want to come and worship with other believers, but you got to have a relationship with God for yourself. Like even now, we watch our service online.
VictoryATL.com if you're interested.
Exactly.
VictoryATL.com. That's our church.
Church, yeah, Victory Church. But anyway, we watch it online, and why did I bring that up, babe?
The person was asking about so many denominations
Yeah,
to choose
I know
from.
that. I just can't remember. Gosh. Oh, well, it'll come back in a moment. Atlanta is a fun city,
Yeah.
beautiful homes, and beautiful people. Too far down south for me to move. I love visiting out. We hear you
No
on
problem.
that.
And if you're watching this, if you know someone that lives in Atlanta or thinking about moving to Atlanta, like I mentioned earlier in our podcast, that I'm a licensed realtor now here in
Yes.
Atlanta, Georgia. So we would love to show some value, and we're going to be building some content around
We are.
real estate.
We just started this weekend,
We
y'all.
just started this weekend around real estate. Just know that you want to make sure you go to thefamilyo.com, drop your email there, because we got some dope content coming just around that whole
Yes.
real estate and stuff like that. So
Exactly.
we're not going to hold you guys very long. We got one more topic to talk about today, and that's liberty.
Liberty. Yes.
She's now 8 years old.
8 years old, y'all. Her birthday just passed.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, I think now in March.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I would check out the church. Great advice. Yes, thank you. And y'all, oh my goodness. So this same time last year, we were on lockdown.
Yeah.
We had planned we were going to take Libby skating, roller skating and everything.
Yeah.
We did not get a chance to do it, so we were so sad. But we still had fun anyway, because we
Yeah.
know how to have fun.
As best as we could.
Exactly.
To be safe.
Yes. And so anyway, this year, you guys, I actually had
Hold on. All right. What about now, family? Can y'all hear us? Y'all can't hear us? Hold on. What about now, y'all? Hold on, y'all. Oh lordy. All right. Okay, I got it figured out. Hold on.
Yeah, it's so.
Hold on. All right. Hold on. Hold
Baby,
on.
look, I see something moving right there. Look back. So it looks like the blue blue button.
Okay. Can y'all hear us now?
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh.
I can't see you. Okay.
Hold on, y'all.
Thank you, Instagram.
What's up, Instagram? Hold on, y'all.
Baby, you see the microphone moving like it's working.
Let me see.
Hello.
Can y'all hear us now? All right. Can y'all hear us a little bit better?
Go back, babe, so we can see if they responded. Thank you.
All right. Yeah,
You're
technology.
good.
I know,
Okay,
right?
awesome. Thank
Okay.
you.
Do we still sound the same way, or do we
Mhm.
sound a little different? Let us know.
Look, remind me of when I'm at work.
I know, right?
Zoom just be going off. I be in the middle teaching, it just goes off.
All right. I think we're good.
Okay,
Okay. Y'all
perfect.
can hear us? Okay. So we're good. All right.
Okay, thank you.
It's muffled, but we can hear you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
We'll get it all worked out on the next podcast, y'all.
Yeah.
But anyways,
We're talking about liberty.
we're talking about
Her
liberty.
birthday.
Someone says it's a little
A little
muffled.
muffled. Okay,
All right.
what do we need to do, babe?
I will have to change something here. Hold on.
Okay, y'all, bear with us. Thank you.
Hold on, family. All right. Because we got the good microphones here, and I don't know, it just start cutting up out of nowhere, y'all. So, anywho, okay. What were you saying, beautiful?
I was just saying that, so you guys, we took Lib to the circus. It was a pretty nice circus too. We had never heard of it or never gone to it before, because we usually do Universal Circus, which I still love.
Mm-hmm.
Looking like it's off a little bit.
I'm not sure.
More kids. Liberty is beautiful, and would love to see more children.
More kids, sweetie.
I want to wait to make sure they can hear this.
No. That's funny. We are 1 and
done.
done.
One day we'll talk about it. We've talked about it for years at this point, like doing a video on it. Thank you, by the way, for saying for complimenting Liberty. All right.
All right, bam.
Thank you,
Y'all
guys,
should be able to
for your
hear us now.
patience.
Y'all should be able to hear us now.
All right, great parenting.
Okay.
I only have one, so maybe we can't see. Want to move it this way?
Yes.
You can't see their comments.
Bam.
Thank you.
All right,
Okay,
cool.
Perfect.
All right. No, the live didn't end. Can y'all hear us? Let us know if y'all can see us and hear us.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we love being a parent to Liberty, and like I said, one day we'll tell you guys our story as it relates to having her. And just
that'll be another podcast.
Yeah, that'd be another story. Oh, awesome! The sound is good.
Yes. Okay. Thank y'all for y'all patience.
So we were able to celebrate her, and then we took a road trip to Macon, Georgia. Which was, oh my goodness, the road trip was beautiful. We went the whole scenic route, y'all. It was so hilly and beautiful, and trees everywhere. Farm animals, of course, from your left to your right.
Absolutely.
You just drive it into like just beauty just right in front of you. We saw so many lakes, and Liberty was enjoying everything. And the reason why we went to Macon, babe, you want to talk about that?
The Cherry Blossom Festival.
Yes, it was for the Cherry Blossom Festival. Liberty loves cherry blossom. We all do, but Liberty just kept, every time she would see them, she would be so infatuated with just their beauty, and she would be like, "Can I take some?" We're like, "Don't touch that tree." But yeah, so we went there for that, which that was a cool experience.
Absolutely. And we hadn't been to Macon as in Macon. We've gone through Macon to Savannah.
Yes.
Which we're definitely gonna make our way out there in the summer. We have so much traveling planned. We had so much traveling planned prior to the pandemic.
We did,
But we're gonna get all that. You know, we're not gonna make too many trips, but we do have a road trip out of state coming up in a few weeks. So we're excited about that.
Yeah.
But other than that, you know, life is good. We even with everything we've had to deal with at the beginning of this year, and then stuff. We got more weird, bad news. Just yesterday,
I think it was.
You know,
family related. It has nothing to do with us. It's
none
just
with
some
us.
other stuff.
Other stuff going on.
Maybe perhaps avoidable. Things.
Yeah. So outside of that, you know, God is good. We're still optimistic, and we're still going to enjoy our lives. And our hope is that those listening will make the decision to do the same.
Exactly. Here's some comments about Macon and Georgia. So Macon, Georgia, yeah, very nice. Coming back, we took the freeway, which we were kind of happy to do because it was really dark on our way back. But driving there was so gorgeous. We were like, oh my goodness. Yeah. And then Georgia is a beautiful state. Yes, we thank you. We appreciate your prayers, TJ.
Thank you.
We agree. Georgia is so beautiful. Honestly, like. We and we've talked about this before in some of our other Atlanta videos, but you guys, we never thought we would be here. Nothing wrong with Atlanta at all. It's just that we there was different things, lifestyle ways that we were like, we don't know if we'll really fit in here. And then once we came to visit and started to see that there were so many different counties and things outside of the actual, what is it, Fulton County? Is that Atlanta? Or DeKalb?
No, Fulton
Which
County.
One is it? Fulton County. Yeah. We were like, oh my goodness. And so we were able to see more of Georgia than just the city. Don't get me wrong. We love the city specifically for the culture, being around our people. It just reminds me, every time we go to the West End, it reminds me of like being in Ghana. It's so beautiful. I love that part of it. Yeah. But we did want more. We wanted a little bit more. We wanted something that was kind of congruent to when we were in Houston. Right. As far as some of the diversity and some of the different, just options of living in general, I think.
I get you. No, I agree 100%.
Amen. Thank you.
Someone said, yes, outside of Atlanta is amazing. Yeah. The city is great for a certain demographic of people. Living in the city, in any major city, is not just specific to Atlanta. But if you are more family focused or unsingle, aka married, then being out of the city is probably going to be, or you're just looking for peace and quiet, as well, and no traffic, or not a lot of traffic. Not a lot of traffic. Those are the things that we can help you navigate if you're interested in moving to Atlanta, since we're licensed realtors now.
Yes, I want to be. Savannah. Oh, sorry, babe.
No. So we're just saying, it just depends on what your flavor is. But like you said, Atlanta is awesome, regardless of what part you live in.
Yes.
It's what you make it. Let me say that. It's what you make it.
True.
We don't suggest coming down here with $50 like a lot of YouTubers have claimed to have done.
When we were researching, we kept seeing videos like that. We were like, don't move to Atlanta with $50. Please don't do that to yourself. I mean, unless you peace is what I'm looking for. Yes, unless you just have people that you can kind of rely on, but then you don't really want to move to a new place having to rely on people. That could be a huge issue. But anyway, Savannah, yes. So I don't remember what year it was for my birthday, but it was one year. Babe surprised me, and he booked a trip for us to come to Atlanta, and we drove to Savannah for a day, stayed at a hotel, and then drove back. So that was our first and only time in Savannah. Y'all, we have been trying to get to Savannah for so long since we've been here, and it hasn't happened. But I just found a new vegan spot, black-owned vegan spot in Savannah. And I told Babe, I just told him we have to plan the trip so we can get there. So we're with you, Nature Girl 121. We have to get to Savannah as well.
Absolutely.
Sooner than later. And yes, peace. I mean, when I tell you, and like Babe said, it's what you make it, but we are we're young, but we also have kind of always kind of been older driven, if you will.
Old souls.
Old souls. So for us, we like the country. We like to rule this, but we like to be able to still get to, some entertainment and family type things or whatever.
Right.
But when we go to the city, we have a good time. We be like, okay, let's go back to the country,
Yeah. That's just where we are in
that's
life.
just us.
But we did the city life for a while.
We did it for a while in Houston,
living just enough for the city. Yeah, we did that, but we wanted something different. So
we did. And remember, it started when we were in Houston, y'all. It started with us wanting to have liberty. We lived in, at that time, would you consider that the suburbs?
It was
Energy corridor. It kind of was.
It was a suburb, but it was very close to the city.
Yeah, it was still closer to the city. But then when we were looking for a home, then we found this home that was like in a city called Katy. If you're from Houston, Katy, Texas, and that's where we moved from prior to moving here to Georgia. Yeah. But anyway, and that's where we had our home, and we loved it. So it's kind of like coming here, we wanted something similar, I think. You know?
And we got that. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm gonna plug it every time we talk. If that's what you're looking for. We got you covered. Exactly. Holla at us at thefamilyObusiness@gmail.com. There's some really cool first-time homebuyer programs that are there. So there's just a whole bunch of ways that we can help you. Even though Atlanta is on and popping right now as far as homes. Our home values are jumping up. We've been here 3 years and we already got crazy equity in our home. And I told Babe, I said we are so blessed because I feel like we got an amazing deal on our home. We did.
Like we had a certain budget. We did not want to go anywhere over that budget. We were not going to go anywhere over it, and we got a lot. I feel. And like if I was telling him, I think it was Saturday. When we did our home stuff. I was telling you that that if we had been trying to move to Atlanta now, look how much more we would have paid, for our house.
Yeah, but there's still good deals. I mean, there's still.
Oh yeah, they still have great deals.
Good deals.
I'm just saying specifically our house. We would have paid. We would have had to pay more for the same house that we have now from 3 years ago.
Absolutely. So. We hope you guys enjoyed this 3-year update. Let us know in the comments below, what your plans are for spring break and all that. If you got kids, if you don't got kids, if you're traveling, where are you going? Let us know in the comments.
If you've already had spring break.
If you've already had spring break, yes. We're looking forward to getting up out of the country as well. At some point, we're gonna hop on back out the country travel wise. Yes. Y'all continue to stay safe, stay prayed up. 2021, if it started terrible like ours did, trust and believe that it will get better. That's how we feel. And so that's kind of.
We got a lot of comments coming.
Someone said you might have already did this, but what mics are you using? Thanks for the update. Oh, what's up, blind guy? His wife, their life. I see his comments all the time. We're using Blue Yeti microphones is what we're using.
We got these from
Best Buy.
Best Buy, or was it the other one, babe? What's the other one? Prize.
No, we got these from Best Buy.
It was Best Buy.
Okay, Blue Yeti mics, and we might throw the link to it if anybody's interested. Sure. We got some cool stuff coming. If you're just hopping in, we're going to be doing some different things with our YouTube channel. We're going to announce that very soon. Yes. Click the link below to go to our website, thefamilyO.com. Everybody on this live right now and watching later on the replay, go to thefamilyO.com, plug your email in. You will not be disappointed.
Yes, you will not be disappointed. Babe, I know we got to go, but we've got a few comments that I wanted to address.
Someone asked, OMG, yes, they have so many great Black-owned spots in Savannah. We took a Black-owned history tour of Savannah called Journey by Faith. We got to look into that.
Thank you, Journey by Faith. And then Nature Girl 121. So I also want to visit Houston and San Antonio. You will love both.
Yeah, Houston and San Antonio is awesome.
I used to go to San Antonio all the time.
Right. All right, y'all. Before this camera dies on us, we already had audio issues. We appreciate you tapping into today's podcast. And until the next podcast, I am Marvin and
I'm Amber,
and we're with the family.
Bye, you guys.
Thank y'all for tuning in. More content on the way.
Yes.